So welcome back, guys. This is the now recap of what we had last week. Remember on this PINZD card I was telling you I needed the pullback and we didn't get the pullback, but you can see market broke, retested, and it has now sold. You can see this is a nice setup, very nice setup. But at this level here, when we had the pullback, we took a loss because we got wicked out. Then again, market came back in this zone. So the only thing I was waiting for was market to retrace this level, and this is what it did. You can see market came back at this zone again, made the double top, broke, and the only thing I was waiting for that was just that nice pullback at this zone. Yeah, even though, because quite right, this is already a bearish engulfing to enter a sell trade at this level. You can see, yeah. But my first take profit was at this zone, so this would have just been abnormal because there's no way I would have taken a 1 to 1.6. You see, yeah. So that's why I wanted to at least wait for a nice retracement of price, probably at this zone. Yeah, and a nice new higher low and higher, so it can be something like this. Yeah, but I didn't get that entry, so I didn't take this trade. But this was a very nice setup. Then the only thing we can do right now is wait for market to push back to this zone here, so we can be interested in sales again. Yeah, but for now, yeah, I'm okay with this pair. Then AUD and ZD, you can see we are in a downtrend currently. This is a very nice downtrend. Yeah, like I was anticipating also. I remember this was on a Monday. When is the Monday? I remember I was talking about this market when we're here at this zone here, at this level. Yeah. And yeah, at this level, somewhere here. Then we broke above. So this was a very nice trade though. But I needed a 4 hour break below this zone. That's what I did because since we made the new high, I was waiting for this break below a 4 hour bearish engulfing, and we had it. You can see, but I didn't get the pullback again here. I didn't get the nice pullback here at this entry level, but this was a very nice setup because this is a very nice 1 to 2. But I was just waiting for that nice retest here at this level or here, but I just didn't get it, so I didn't take the trade. Even maybe when I put on the 1 hour time frame. Let's try to see what the 1 hour did for us. Even though this is the 1 hour time frame. You can see clearly what happened is we had this nice 4 hour break below. You can see we had this 4 hour break below this zone. We're quite alright, but I was looking for that to happen in the 4 hours, so I didn't enter the position at this level. But this is a nice um or maybe what I would have done maybe was just wait for after this 1 hour bearish engulfing candle. Then we had the break. Then I would have just simply waited for, because this is a nice left right head. I would have just waited for this small weak pullback at this zone to enter. But I was a bit conservative with my trade because again I've seen what's going on in the market recently. So I'm trying to make sure at least I see there is full confirmation before I take a sell or I take a buy. Yeah, so currently this is what happened. We had the break but we didn't have the retest, so I didn't do nothing at all. But this was a very nice trade. So maybe we'll try to change the way we approach the market this week, but the same strategy. We'll probably just be entering after the week pullback because I missed out and a lot, because you can see I would have just easily just waited for market to break this level and just write the profits. You can see this is a very nice, I don't know if it is a very nice 1 to, this is already a 1 to 5, you see. So I can take a trade, 1 week trade, and do nothing and be up about 1 to 14 without doing anything, guys. So this is the magic of all these things. This is why we like trade, because this is a very nice setup also. So but we missed it, and it's just it's part of the game. There's nothing to be sad about. You just go to the next week. But the setup is still the same. Now we now look for the pullback to then add on sales, or yeah, the nice pullback to then add on sales. But for now, we've made a new lower low. So this is the next level. I might look for adding my sales, because you can see this level has been respected plenty of times. This zone here, you can see it has been respected plenty of times coming from this zone here. You can see our market has been respected at this level. So that's the point. I would look for more sales, but for now, no. Maybe next week. And cat JPY, it just had that break, so I'm very interested in this pair now. I expect the week to continue with the push. Remember, I was telling you, it would be very nice if I can enter the trade after a daily break below, so that the daily can turn bearish here. You can see, even though the daily turned bearish at this zone, I wanted it to at least break below this level here. So it made something like it would have made this head, left shoulder, right, and head. So now I have the break and I have the retest. You can see the break, daily break. I have the retest, so I could have entered after this quick daily pullback. Let's enter the 30 minutes time frame. Yeah, let's enter 30 minutes time frame. You can see, let me show you what I like to see in the market. So you can see we had this break at this level, we had this nice break at this level, at this zone. So once we had the break, we had the retest at this level, but we didn't get the bearish engulfing. No bearish, no bearish engulfing, no bearish engulfing. But after this triple tap, so you can either enter your trade either at this triple tap right here, this three red candle confirmation, or after this bearish engulfing, or even after this bearish engulfing if you want. But even after this bearish engulfing, same trade you would have entered after the retest of this level. You see? Yeah. So this is a nice setup, and even like market has traced back to the zone, it's even better for us. You can see how the 1 hour made the nice bearish engulfing here. You can see this is a break retest, no bearish engulfing, nothing. Maybe after this one, that's when you can enter. As you can see, we had the pullback, but then we had the push to the downside. So this is a nice one to, but I still expect to keep going down. Still expect to keep going down. Yeah. But it was a nice trade. Euro GBP, even though I had my returns uh, at this point, market just didn't finish to just didn't finish. I remember I was selling based off this level here, then market just decided to go up. Yeah, but I already got my return here, so it's a very nice trade. No, it was somewhere. Yeah, I already got my return somewhere at this level. Yeah, it was a 1 to 3. I remember I came out to 1 to 3. This one. Then market just decided to go the other way, but we got our return. Is just part of the game. We already had what we wanted. We're aiming for. I remember market was at this level, and I was saying I'm expecting to sell. Yeah, this thing was here. I remember we had the nice push, but now we're having the break, so we are now looking for buys at this level. So I'm still interested in this pair currently, very currently interested in this pair. Then I have Euro CHF. Euro CHF, I was looking for buys, if you remember. We even caught a few buys, but market just, you can see, we caught a buy. Like I told you, I was waiting for a break above and retest. So the break above happened first, and the retest, and the bearish engulfing. You can see even on the 4 hour time frame. Then it even hit TP where I was expecting, even broke above because the initial TP was here, but it hit, and even then went the other way. So I was waiting to maybe buy again after the break and retest, didn't see it. Here break and retest, didn't see it. So I just forgot about this pair, but we had our return already. Then lastly, Euro USD. Euro USD, I also got my return at this zone. a nice 1 2 3, but market after that kept on just going the other direction because of the tariffs we had. This thing just pushed market to the upward move and changed the whole direction. So this is why I'm being more conservative when I'm trading, because I know the Trump markets now are just going wherever they feel like going. So this is a nice trade also here at this level. I was telling you we had the nice double. It was here. Remember, I was saying we had the nice double top here. Yeah, we had the nice double top at this zone, then we had the break below. Then I was saying, this is Monday. I was saying I'm expecting now market to have the push to the downside, which it did, though it changed. Yeah, so now my only interest is looking for buys on this level. I'm no longer taking the counter trade on this pair. Yeah, so this was the result for the first week of April. We started out strong. We were right about almost uh, f- uh 4 pairs. Then two didn't go our way. Yeah, then yeah. So that's it for this video. I hope you like it, and I will soon make another week video for this upcoming week. But this is the results I got for this first interesting month, April. So I'll update you guys, and thank you for watching.